di ba, Pauline, naalala ko, in-interview namin before to eh. Tapos sabi, mas magaling pa daw siya kay Carlos.
It's possible, no? Kasi parang 4 events siya nag-finals.
Pati siya talaga yung, yung kumbaga sabi nila, di ba si Carlos kasi, before pa siya manalo ng gold medal, ng 2 gold medal sa Paris Olympics, sabi, abangan niyo yung kapatid, mas magaling yung kapatid. So, more news on him in
Not
just a
that we're
bit.
pitting them against each
Yeah.
other.
Oh,
but
hindi,
Actually, my
hindi.
point was, parang nakita ko yung interview na clip kay Carl Eldrew. Tapos yung kasunod, nandun si Carlos!
Yes, they're very
So happy that they're together.
Bumito na nga kayo para
Okay, uwi na tayo. Okay, bahala na kayo dyan, guys. Bye!
Thank you, happy weekend. Thank you, Bok. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Pauline. And a big story. On our show, as I mentioned, 4 games only in the NBA on tap, plus a triple header in the Spiker Surf Invitational semifinals.
And as we were just talking about it, gymnast Eldrew Yulo making not just his Kuya Kaloy proud, but the entire country too, as he moves on to multiple finals in the Junior Worlds.
Future Olympic medalist, perhaps, Carl Eldrew Yulo. Watch out, world. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Tuncalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy Lee. Future moves, puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Bakunas rejecting Esteban for the
Call it maximum effort for the Philadelphia 76ers as rising star Tyrese Maxey has a career night in an overtime bueno against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Sixers took the match 123-114 with Maxey dropping a whopping 54 points. Sheesh. That's 2 points more than Maxey's previous personal best of 52 from a double OT win over the San Antonio Spurs last year. Maxey also came up clutch for Philly by drawing a foul and hitting 2 free throws with 7 seconds left in regulation to force the extra period. Ryan Rollins tried his best to carry the Bucks with 32 points, which ties his own career high in scoring. Rollins also dished out a personal best 14 assists in a losing cause. The Sixers now have 6 wins and 6 losses, while the Bucks dropped to 8 victories and as many defeats.
Well, I thought the body language and everything was really good this afternoon. You know, maybe better than it's been on the road back-to-backs, and so the start was great. Obviously, PG gives us a big lift. I think that's so important. I think to just raise everybody's level of energy up, and then we go through some. I just think it's shooting slump, pretty heavy ones. I mean, really hard not to take those wide open threes for those guys, right? And we didn't hit them for a stretch, so the game kind of went up and down a little bit. But obviously we hung in there, got it to overtime, and then kind of played the overtime like we started the game. We really did a good job. I thought it's a lot of minutes on a back-to-back for a guy who's playing a lot of minutes, and he was really guarding hard too. Like he was really putting an effort in at both ends. So a lot of that will to win came from him tonight.
Despite having a depleted lineup, the San Antonio Spurs still managed to extend their win streak at the expense of the Atlanta Hawks. Final score here, 135-126 to give the Spurs their 3rd victory in a row. De'Aaron Fox took the lead for San Antonio, tallying 26 points and 9 assists. Keldon Johnson came off the bench and added a season-high 25 markers. The Spurs' win streak comes despite the absence of Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Phil-Am rookie Dylan Harper, who are all dealing with muscle strains. The Spurs are now 11-4, their best start after 15 games since the 2016-2017 season. The Hawks settle for 9 wins and 7 losses.
Keldon, new season high for you. You 3rd straight game in double figures. What's been going well for you so far?
I give all that to my coaches, my teammates. They put me in great positions to, be successful, score the basketball. They believe in me, even when I struggle to believe in myself. you know, it was a little bit of a rush shot for me for a little bit, but, you know, we pulled it back together. You know, they really trust and believe in me, and that's who I give it all to.
I know these are your favorite jerseys. I know these are your favorite fans. How much fun are you having playing at home right now?
You know, I always say we got the best fans in the league, and the home atmosphere has been amazing this year. We continue to, you know, protect home court and in front of these wonderful fans. And ain't no way better than to go on the road than to win like this.
You've been amazing as well. Thanks, Keldon.
Thank you so much.
While the Los Angeles Clippers are likewise shorthanded, they simply can't catch a break as they get steamrolled by the Orlando Magic. The one-sided affair saw the Clips lose by 28 points, 129 to 101. Jalen Suggs led the Magic's rampage with a season-high 23 points to go along with 7 assists. Franz Wagner added 20 markers while 4 more Orlando players scored in double figures. The Magic were still without Paolo Banchero due to a groin strain, but the Clips had a much more depleted roster with the absence of Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, Derrick Jones Jr., and Jordan Miller. James Harden tried to carry the load with 31 points in a losing cause. The Magic rise to 9 wins and 7 losses. The Clippers now 1-9 in their last 10 games and have an overall record of 4 victories and 11 setbacks.
As for the Memphis Grizzlies, they snapped their 5-game skid with their own blowout of the slumping Sacramento Kings. The Grizz saw their lead grow to as many as 48 points before settling for the 137-96 win. Memphis set a franchise record 42 assists, highlighted by Vince Williams' career-high 15 dimes. Santi Aldama posted a game-high 29 points. Ja Morant remained sidelined due to injury. Jaren Jackson Jr. likewise sat out for the Grizz because of an ankle sprain. Domantas Sabonis was out for the Kings. The team says Sabonis has a torn meniscus and will continue to miss action for at least 3 weeks. The Grizzlies get their 5th win in 16 games. The Kings suffer their 8th straight defeat, falling to a lowly 3-11 win-loss card. Here at home, we're down to the final weekend of elimination games in the UAAP Season 88 men's and women's basketball tournaments.
Here's a look at the schedule for 8 crucial matchups that will determine where teams will stand heading into the Final Four. Let's start with the Saturday games happening at the Big Dome, the Smart Araneta Coliseum. At 11:30 in the morning, it will be the FEU Lady Tamaraos with a last-ditch effort for a semi-spot as they take on the De La Salle Lady Archers. Then at 1:30 in the afternoon, the FEU Tamaraos will try to improve their own Final Four chances against a UE side that's down to its last chance to at least score a win this season. 4:30 p.m., it will be a finals rematch between the heavyweights, the defending men's champs, the UP Fighting Maroons, as they take on the De La Salle Green Archers. UP is already in the Final Four with a place-to-beat advantage, while La Salle hopes to hang on amid a logjam for the last 2 playoff spots. And lastly, at 7 p.m., UP and La Salle's women's teams go for consolation wins.
Sunday's games will take place at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay. At 11:30 a.m., the Adamson Lady Falcons will try to grab that last spot in the Final Four against the semis-bound Ateneo Blue Eagles. Then at 1:30, Adamson and Ateneo's men's teams will clash in a must-win game for both teams as they seek their own semi-spot. At 4:30 p.m., the league-leading NU Bulldogs go up against the USD Growling Tigers, who are also looking to claim a spot in the Final Four. And at 7 p.m., it's a marquee matchup in the women's side as the undefeated USD Growling Tigresses face the defending champs, NU Lady Bulldogs. All 8 weekend games are available on One Sports, the UAAP Varsity Channel, and the Pilipinas Live app. Coming up, the latest on the country's campaign in the Artistic Gymnastics Junior World Championships. Carl Eldru Yulo now has a chance to win 4 golds. Find out in which events when play-by-play returns here on One News.
Thank you for joining us here on Play by Play, only on One News. Carl Eldru Yulo shows why he is in the next generation of top gymnasts in the world. Brother of two-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo will compete in the finals of 4 events at the 3rd Artistic Gymnastics Junior World Championships happening right here in the country. Carl Eldru Yulo qualified for the medal round of the floor exercise, vault, horizontal bar, and the all-around events. Yulo had his best placement in the floor exercise. He came in 2nd place during the qualifiers with a 14.233 total. Yulo then ranked 5th in the vault with 13.750 from 2 jumps and placed 6th in the horizontal bars. Yulo made the cut for the all-around event at 15th place with a total of 78.332. Yulo vowed to be even better in the medal rounds. The men's all-around finals will take place tomorrow, November 22, while the apparatus finals will be on the 23rd.
Natupad yung isa ko pang wish, but my job still not finished. So, gagalingan ko pa and ibibigay ko lahat ng best ko. I will give my 100% or more than 100%. Sobrang saya ko kasi kasi nung una si Kuya sa 2019 SEA Games, nangyari din yun, sinuportahan din namin siya. And ako naman ang next, so nagpapasalamat pa rin po ako sa kanila. And unang-una nagpapasalamat po ako sa Panginoon dahil binigyan niya po ako ng ganitong talento and kasipagan and pag-iisip.
Of course, 2-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Yulo is very proud to see his younger brother Eldru thrive in the junior worlds. Kaloy was present in the first day of competitions and was seen cheering for his little bro. But while they're both finding success in the sport, the elder Yulo says Eldru is making his own path. Kaloy says seeing his brother practice gives him pride and joy, emphasizing that seeing action in major tournaments will be of big help in his journey. Kaloy adds he can't wait for Eldru to join him in the senior ranks. Here's Kaloy talking about Eldru and giving him a piece of advice for his campaign.
Sa fellow gymnast bilang teammate din po, malaki talaga yung potential ni Drew na makapag-Olympics, manalo ng medals. Magaling siyang bata talaga. And really, iba yung style niya sa kung anong meron akong style. Mas out there siya, mas funny. And ayun yung strength niya na ayokong baguhin niya siguro pagdating sa gymnastics. Yung try and try. Ayun yung gusto kong yung ayoko mawala sa kanya. And ipagpatuloy niya yung strengths niya pagdating sa mindset and pagte-training. Sobrang nakaka-proud lang po. Like, ngayon, sa mga susunod po na competition, makakasama ko siya and dalawa po kami tatayo ng Pilipinas and hindi po ako makapaghintay and really na-excite po ako para sa journey niya po.
Meanwhile, women take center stage in day 2 of the Gymnastics Junior World Championships. Today's events feature 6 subdivisions, while women mixed groups also hit the mats. Filipino bets have also begun their campaign. Elizabeth Antone, originally the country's lone rep in the Worlds, will lead Team Philippines. She's joined by Maxine Bondok, Sabina Tayag, and Jelian Bantilan. Catch all the leaps and landings on the Pilipinas Live app.
With the Southeast Asian Games just weeks away, questions continue to swirl around player availability for Alas Pilipinas women. PVL President Ricky Palou has clarified the setup. He says PVL players who have been called up are free to join the national team, provided their clubs have already been eliminated from the ongoing reinforced conference. This means many key players may only fully join the national team late in the preparation window, depending on their club's playoff runs. The PVL Reinforced Conference will run until November 30, while the women's volleyball tournament at the Thailand SEA Games will begin on December 9. Palou emphasized that it ultimately depends on the club's decision. Some players have already been able to train with Alas on Sundays and Mondays when they do not have PVL matches. Palou also said that the Alas women will no longer hold overseas training camps. Changes have also been made to the previous national pool.
What the team owners have agreed on was that when the teams are eliminated, if they have players that are in the national pool, they will be released to the national team. But until they get eliminated, they'll keep on playing for the team. You know? So what we're looking at is a lot of these players will be playing until the championship. So after November 29 or 30 is when they will be actually, everybody will be released. It's up to them if they want to land or not.
May discretion po sila.
Kasi they're the ones who are, the players are under contract with the PBL. Although we're trying to encourage the team owners na pahiram nyo naman sa national team, di ba? It's good. Sabi ko nga, kung manalo tayo, maganda para sa liga, di ba, na yung mga players ng PBL na nakamedalya sa Southeast Asian Games, di ba? But while we're not telling them, forcing them to lend their players, we're telling them it's up to you, pero we're telling them, sana pahiram nyo naman.
After the break, updates from the 2025 FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup here in Manila as the Filipina Five begin their historic campaign against Poland. That and more when play-by-play returns here on One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. A historic start to the Spikers Turf Invitational Semis as the league holds its first triple header at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. The Savoj Spin Doctors opened the semis with a 4-set win over UST Gameville, 25-27, 25-16, 25-22, and 25-21. Mark Calado led the way with 20 points off 17 kills and 3 blocks, while Giles Torres had 17 markers, including 6 of the team's 11 blocks. Meanwhile, Japan's Kindai University made a sensational debut after overwhelming fellow guest team Pro Volley Academy in straight sets 25-15, 25-12, and 25-13. Haruka Misugi tallied a game-high 16 points, while Ryotaro Aoun added 12 markers, all from attacks. And for the main event, the crisscross King Crunchers stay undefeated after outlasting the Signal Super Spikers in 5 sets, 26-24, 22-25, 25-22, 24-26, and 15-12. Jude Garcia delivered big time for the King Crunchers with a game-high 29 points on 22 attacks, 4 blocks, and 2 aces.
All NBA, All NBA. Okay, thank you. All right, as cued by the floor director, All NBA lineup in tonight's highlight reel. Let's start with the Clips and the Magic. Jalen Suggs here. The inbounds to Anthony Black, and look at Zubats blaming Bogdanovich because that was his man right there, cutting and running past Bogdanovich. Zubat says, "How can I help if he blew by you there?" Baseline cut by Black. Good timing, good play from Jalen Suggs with a lob. Black, by the way, 12 points, 4 rebounds, and also 4 assists. Suggs, meanwhile, had 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 dimes. Great play off the inbounds. Magic take down the short-handed Clippers, who have been struggling. 129-101 was the final score here in Orlando. From the Magic and the Clips, let's go to the Spurs and the Hawks. Julian Champagnie with a rack attack. Jalen Johnson, late reaction, couldn't do anything there. Just blows by his defender. Okongwu says, "What's going on? Why is the middle so open?" Champagnie just attacking that rim with a lot of anger there. Champagnie, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, by the way, to help the Spurs, even without Wemby, beat the Atlanta Hawks 135-126. Lastly, about nothing for the weekend. Let's go to Milwaukee. Kuzma, the spin, stolen away. And look at the Sixers. Maxey, this great backcourt. Alley-oop to VJ Edgecombe. Maxey, Edgecombe, future looks bright for these two backcourt mates in Philly. Even without Joel Embiid, no Paul George, these two. Really, if you haven't watched a Philadelphia 76ers game, I suggest you watch it. This is a great show. Napakaganda, saya panoorin, napakabilis, entertaining, and a lot of young talent, especially with these two leading the way, Maxey and Edgecombe. As mentioned earlier in the news item, Maxey going for a career-high 54 points to go along with 9 assists. That's just one of them. Paul George, by the way, did play in this one, didn't suit up in the previous game, but he had 21 in this one. Edgecombe chipped in 12 buckets, 10 boards for the rookie. The Sixers outlast the Bucks in OT, 123-114. All NBA, happy weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
And before we go, we want to wish the Filipina 5 the best of luck as they compete in the FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup. The Philippine team just kicked off its campaign moments ago. They're currently taking on Poland at the PhilSports Arena in Pasig City. The Filipina 5 had their first clear shot when Inday Tolentin broke free from the Polish defense, but her shot was easily saved. Poland eventually opened scoring in the 7th minute with Julia Basta's shot just getting past keeper Samantha Hughes. The first half is just about to end. The Filipina 5 will play 2 more games in the first round. They will play Morocco on Monday and then world number 6 Argentina on Thursday. Morocco just lost their opener earlier this evening. You can catch the games live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and on the Pilipinas Live app.
Good luck.
Let's go, yes. Filipina 5.
Will you be watching some of the games in the PhilSports?
I unfortunately have a very busy weekend.
So,
Doctor's appointments.
Great matchups, huh?
Yes.
Morocco and Argentina.
Argentina's going to be tough, though.
Oh, yes. That's going to be a big one. So that's a tough matchup for the Filipina 5.
You can do
but
it.
Still rooting for them.
We believe in you. Let's go.
Same way that a lot of Filipinos believe Inatisa Manalo, congratulations still to her. Still great showing in the Miss Universe pageant. That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. But do catch us again on Monday at 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
Have a great weekend. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night and happy weekend!